It was because of the politician that was always at my sister's house with her husband. He used to be very close to Senator Clark, a U.S. Senator. And he would go over to Europe, and I think he was taking money to the banks over there for him, because that was way back when, you know, Joseph Clark. And he became mayor of Philadelphia, a good mayor, you know, one of these liberals. And so he got me involved in doing a lot of things in politics. And he knew I could speak, because I speak in the church, you know. I had young people, and I'm always speaking. I've been a speaker, you know, as a little girl, just speaking. And he used to get me to just speak, you know, as I said, the back of the truck, you know, for candidates and so on. So I was always had that kind of gift from, I guess, the family. And so I would go out and I could organize for some reason or other. One man says he's 100 years old. I was with him today at the Senate. Senator Specter had him there to speak. Sam Evans, you need to do him too. Sam Evans is 103, but he said he brought Mrs. Roosevelt to Philadelphia when I was a little girl.
Wow.
He's been on a trip with Einstein. He's amazing. Never had an education, but when he was in Florida, he saw blind. He was a young kid, and he saw people hanging from trees, and he can't speak well because of what he did to him. He saw him hanging from trees, and now he is tall, straight, 101 years old down there testifying today.
That's definitely. I will get more information.
And he started AFNA program that I helped him to start some 20 years ago. But anyhow, I got involved by, for instance, organizing for NACP. Somebody said, do something for Carl Stokes. I packed the Sheridan. You see? Packed the Sheridan.
How?
How?
How? Yeah.
What I would do is get all the names. I gather names. And if I want 500 people, I don't send out 500 invitations. I send out a mailing of maybe 5,000. You got common sense, you know, that you have to send out more. And so I've always gathered names, you know, because I was with the NACP and I became the Freedom Front chair. See? The Tribune asked me to do a dinner for them, and I packed the Tribune. That's a newspaper. Packed it. You see, and nobody had ever done that before. Because I do know what you have to do. You just get every name. I would look through the papers every day and get the names of the people and put them on down. All the doctors, all the lawyers, all the teachers, all this. And that's how I do it today. I have a database. And I can go into any city and get a crowd. I can set up anything for anybody.
And it early on, it became clear to you that that's gathering the information, gathering the names, but obviously...
And being sensitive to what, for instance, Shap. That was not easy. As I said, and I'll give you, this will tell you the whole story. Shap, we wanted a governor here. It was going to be Casey, who knew me. I gave the graduation address for his daughter. But the Casey name is a famous name here because they're associated with the Kennedys and that kind of Irish, you know, what I call aristocracy, political aristocracy. So he was running, and this is Shap said, I want to run. Millionaire, but never ran for nothing. Jewish, you know. But I knew one thing about him. I looked at both candidates, and I knew nobody could tell Shap there's no discrimination, right? But here's Casey, good man, but not as good as this one. I had to make a choice. This one was the endorsed candidate. I was put on the zoning board because I had to go and tell somebody, Tate can't win. The committee people don't like him. They hate him. But I can tell him how to win. He needs to hire the big auditorium there at the hotel. There's a big auditorium there. Hire that hotel, get all the cheesesteaks, get all the Philadelphia pretzels, get all the beer, and put it in there, and invite all 1,700 committee people. And he go around there and shake all their hands and tell them how much he needs them, how much he loves them. As if he does that, he can win. He did it. And the newspaper said that next day after the election, I did it. he wouldn't have won except for 1,100 votes that I got for him.
So you were the kingmaker.
And so he appointed me to a position a black never had. He appointed me as the first black on the zoning board of adjustments. That means every piece of land that's zoned in Philadelphia had to come by me. You see? They give you an award when you do something, see? So here comes the next race is the governor's race, right? His friend, Irish Catholic, his candidate is Bob Casey. But Shap is running. And I said, I walked over to Shap's office, and I said, I want to help you to win. I don't want any money, because I could have gotten whatever I wanted. I have a plan for you, but you got to give me the plan, and you got to keep me from marching. I was tired of marching. At that time, I was marching all over the country. Everywhere anybody marched, I marched, especially in the South. Mississippi, wherever. When I wanted to go to Selma, my husband said, you're not going. I said, I got to go. I just have to go.